On the news tonight, Anambra State government to review memo on installation of solar streetlights in Awka. State Information Ministry agencies defend its 2025 budgets. Tanker drivers at war over delay in product loading. Top UN courts to rule on key climate questions. Good evening and welcome to the news on ABS television. My name is Priska Wango. Anambra State government has stepped down the memo on installation of solar streetlights in Awka. A release signed by the State Commissioner for Information, Dr. Law Mefo, showed that the State Executive Council took the decision at its 35th Executive Council meeting held at the Council chambers in Awka to pave way for a downward review of the unit cost of the solar-powered lights. It said is on the high side. The Council rescheduled the memo for representation at the next ANSEC meeting, where all specifications would be available, noting that a slip in the last release reported the streetlight project as having been awarded is regretted and should be treated as such. It assured the public that they will be updated when a decision is taken on the matter. The Anambra State Ministry of Information and Agencies under aid has defended its 2025 budget before the State Assembly Committee on Information. The Joint Committee led by Honorable Ejike Okechukwu representing Anocha 2 constituency, Honorable Fred Ezenwa representing Onitsha South 1 constituency, and other members expressed their dismay over the budget's performances for the outgoing 2024 fiscal year, especially on release of funds. Correspondent Kene Chukwuchukwudi filed in this report.
To the ABS, after the ministry's budget defense, the Commissioner for Information, Dr. Law Mefo, said the about 5 billion naira budget will help reposition the ministry, especially on strategic communication, government achievements, policies, and also getting feedback from the people. The Managing Director of Anambra State Signage and Advertisement Agency, ANSA, Mr. Tony Ujubuonu, emphasized that the budget will help the agency serve the Anambra State better through drive for more revenue, using the digital annual platform to streamline its activities.
You repeated all of them now with similar funds, asking us to approve of it.
We all know the budget is an estimate, and this year we hope that the House will see the need why we need to have a much more releases.
Revenues are being taken from it. It's affected in the way we have performed as an agency.
The Anambra State ICT Agency, led by Fred Abata, Anambra Broadcasting Service, led by Mr. Chris Moluku, also defended their budget, and it was adopted and passed by the committee.
Due to judge's retreat, Justice Emeka Okuma of Anambra State High Court, sitting in Ogidi, has adjourned to Tuesday, December 3, 2024, the trial of one Mr. Chugo Ajuluchukwu from Umwezema Village, Ojoto, in the Demele South local government area of the state. On the next adjourned date, professional witnesses, including a medical doctor, shall be testifying against Mr. Ajuluchukwu, whom the state government is prosecuting for allegedly killing his stepmother, Mrs. Ifeoma Ajuluchukwu, in January this year by beating her till she fell down, was hospitalized, and died. Offense contrary to Section 274, subsection 1 of the Criminal Code, Cap 36, Volume 2, Revised Laws of Anambra State, 1991. Assistant Chief State Counsel, Ministry of Justice, Oka Amara Mojeke, is representing the state in the matter, while Dr. Kachi Dobelo Bielu is appearing for the defendants. Chief Chukwunenye Okoli, a well-known traditional herbalist at Oga Agwata Council area, has officially performed the housewarming of his new building in the community. And the event was all fun fair with lots of masquerades, dancing and jubilating. Correspondent Kenneth Chukwuchukwudi was there for the ABS and brought back this report.
The 3 buildings are 1 story each with multiple rooms, sitting rooms, and conveniences, which according to Chief Okoli is an accomplishment of joy and God's handwork. Hence, the reason for inviting people, including the traditional ruler of Oga, Igwe Chidi Ezemugu, to come and share in his joy. Chief Tochukwu Ezibe, a traditional herbalist, noted that Chief Okoli is like a father to him and many others, and has been a herbalist for over 20 years, and God has blessed him richly, praying for more blessings. A friend, Chief Bat Eboinhe, remarked that Chief Okoli is a man of integrity and a well-known philanthropist in Oga, whose opening of his house is a big accomplishment, and wished him well, while Chief Akunwanne Nzeji Ofo prayed for continued blessings.
Because only I have had to go to more than 20-something years before you are going here. I had to go to a person of integrity. So I'm encouraging a gift of God. He has started it. And God will continue to help him to build more. Because as far as I'm concerned, he's a philanthropist in this community.
From Oga, Agwata Council area, it's in Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS.
Still to come on the news tonight, tanker drivers at war over delay in product loading. Top UN courts rule on key climate questions. The news returns after this timeout. Stay tuned.
You left so many words unsaid.
How life is this crowd? With TomTom, no Lily. Let's do this.
Stay confident and stay focused. Breathe for it with TomTom.
You're welcome back to the news. A devastating fire destroyed goods worth millions of naira today as it ravaged 17 shops at the Moniya market in the Akinyele local government area of Oyo State. The blaze, which began around 12:30 a.m., is believed to have been triggered by a power surge. It was gathered that the fire caused significant damage, with valuable goods and cash destroyed. The Babaloja of Moniya Garage, Kolawole Balogun, and chairman of the garage, Saliu Bello, said that they were alerted by a security guard about the fire at around 12:30 a.m. Both expressed deep concern over the extent of the losses. Syrian and Russian jets are stepping up strikes on opposition forces in northern Syria in retaliation for the southern offensive that has caused the regime control of the country's second-largest city, Aleppo. The offensive has also led to the capture by the rebel alliance of an important military base east of Aleppo and large areas of both Aleppo and Idlib provinces. It has met little resistance on the ground from regime forces and also comes at a time where Syria's key backers, Iran and Russia, are focusing on their own conflicts. The rebels' sweeping success has posed the biggest challenge in 8 years to President Bashar al-Assad, when Russian air power helped reverse rebel gains in the civil war. The newly formed rebel coalition, which calls itself the Military Operations Command, has captured key sites across Aleppo, including the airports. According to the reports, the rebels consolidated their gains Sunday, capturing key military sites in the east of Aleppo city, but they also left some neighborhoods in the hands of Kurdish forces. Sports. Dozens of people were killed in clashes between fans at a football match in Nzirikore, Guinea's second-largest city, hospital sources told the AFP, describing scenes of mass carnage. And away from that, the hospital sources said there were borders lined up as far as the eye can see in the hospital, while others are lying on the floor in the hallways. The morgue is full. According to the report, there are around 100 people dead, with borders filling the local hospital and morgue. Angry demonstrators also vandalized and set fire to the Nzirikore police station. It all started with a contested decision by the referee. Then fans invaded the pitch. Reports say the match was part of the tournament organized in honor of Guinea's junta leader, Mamadi Doumbouya, who seized power in a 2021 coup and has installed himself as president. Such tournaments have become common in the West African nation as Zambia eyes a potential run in presidential elections expected next year and political alliances form. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website. It's www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this evening, a recap of the main points. Anambra State Government is to review memo on installation of solar street lights in Orca. State Information Ministry agencies have defended 2025 budgets. Tanker drivers at war over delay in product loading. Top UN court is to rule on key climate questions. And that ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Many thanks for watching. My name is Priska Wankwo. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.